And in this episode I'm going to show you how to get the best bow in the game very early on. Um, it's from a place called Fort Amal. I'm going to show you how to get there, the best way to get there, and then also how to actually get the bow. But in order to do this, we're going to start off in Riverwood, because you could do this at level 1. If you watched one of my earlier episodes, you saw that I power leveled my bow skill up to 50 first, and I put all my points into health, which I probably should have put a couple points into magic to help me cast this particular spell that we're about to go get, called the Bound Bow. Alright, this is probably one of the best bows in the game because it is a Daedric bow. Alright, what I did first is I went into the Riverwood Trader here in Riverwood, obviously, and I purchased a spell tome because I started as a Khajiit, and the spell tome I purchased was Fury. Alright, this makes creatures and people who are up to level 6, they will attack anything nearby for up to 60 seconds. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I am going to learn this spell. Alright, and then I'm also going to equip this spell. So I'm going to go to all spells and go ahead and equip that as my favorite. I'm going to get rid of flames and spark currently because I'm not going to worry about that. Where we are going, the Fury spell is going to come in handy because when we get to Fort Amal, which I'm going to show you where that is right now. Alright, I'm going to go to my map. And Fort Amal is across the mountain from us, right over here. Alright, Fort Amal. Alright. The best way to get there is from Riverwood. If you're starting out, just follow the actual river up, and it'll come around here, and then it'll come down and around, and keep swimming up the river. Just follow the river. Alright. You'll come to the abandoned prison, and you're almost there. And Fort Amal is right here. Alright. See if I can get a different view of it. So you can see kind of the river layout here. So you swim around the river, come around, down here, right here. Alright. Or if you were coming from Windhelm over here, you can take the river to your left and come around, and it'll be right in here. Alright, if you're looking for some geography to kind of help you out with a little bit, the river will come to a little peak right here, right in this area, and it'll drop you right there. Alright, so this is where we want to be, right there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and fast travel here, and I've already got my Fury spell ready to go. Alright, because where we're going, Fort Amal has some pretty high level characters. If you're low level like myself, level 7 here, and you don't really want to try to fight these guys, because if you do, you are going to lose. What we're going to do is run, because apparently it dropped me right into a hot spot. Bad idea. Dang, dude. Alright. Let's get my healing going. Alright. Alright. And so they know I'm here, right? Which is not good, but it's alright. We're gonna come around. Follow that wolf. Alright. And what we're doing is we're gonna come to a little spot on this fort where there's actually a hole in the wall. Alright, so we're gonna follow this around. Here we go. Alright. And this is how you know you're in the right spot. Alright. So, alright. So we can get you some landmarks here. Alright. Just got me some blue mountain flowers from the area. Alright, what you're looking for is this little small tree here. Alright, that's your tree right next to this tower here. Alright. And that's where you'll find this hole in the wall, alright? Now when approaching this hole, be careful. Don't just run out there yet. What we're aiming for is that door right there, alright? Now there's already a mage over here, and he looks like he knows that I'm here, alright? So he's going to try to screw me up as soon as I try to make this happen, alright? So, what I want to do is I want to have my spell ready to go, alright? Now I don't even care if I die in this process as long as I make it there and I can grab that spell, alright? So, I want to have Fury already ready to rock and roll, alright? I don't really need the healing up, but I might as well keep it up just in case, okay? So, I know that when I load in, bam. Alright, so, I'm going to have a sneak over here. Once again, this is it. We're looking for the area. That's not really going to help. Let's look for this.
No more! I yield!
Alright, so Findale's already in there getting his ass kicked. No problem. Here we go. Oh snap, not there. Alright. Now what we want to do is immediately cast it out. Oh snap. We don't want to do that, alright? So my health is low. So I want to see if I can get some potions, because this is not working out the way it should. Not a big deal, alright? Because what I'm aiming for is that bucket right there, alright? That bucket on the ground, I'm going to go over there and take everything from it as quickly as possible, because in that bucket is where the spell is for the bound bow. Alright. This is not going as planned. But it's alright, it can be done, so you might want to make sure you have some potions ready to rock and roll, just in case you get into it just like I did. And aim for your hole, man, and run, dude. Alright, now at the end of this whole process, if you've done everything right, hopefully you don't get killed, alright? But even just to show you, it didn't go smoothly. And sometimes that's the best way to teach somebody how to do something, is when stuff does not go super smooth. So, we ran, we're going to check our items, and we're looking for that book. And we got it. Alright, awesome. So now we have the bound bow. Alright. And with the bound bow, let me go ahead and favorite that. At this point, I know I don't have enough magic to cast it because I'm still recouping. But we're going to see if we can get out of the line of fire with the fight. Let everything calm down so we can rest a minute. Alright. And I do not have enough magic to cast it yet. Alright. It's one of the downsides. Now, depending on what character you chose to start the game with, you may have a character who has enough magic to cast this spell. My character at this point just does not have enough magic to cast it. Alright. It cost 183 magic to cast. And I have not enough. Yeah, way not enough. Alright, I got 130. Alright, so I'm 50 away from being able to cast this thing. Which either means that I need to find something that increases my magic by another 50 points, or instead of dumping my first 5 levels worth of points into health, I could have put that into magic instead. Alright. It's not a big deal, because now I actually have the spell, and that's the main thing, alright? You want to get that spell as quickly as possible, alright? Because with that spell and my archery up, I'm going to be good. Now the other thing is with that spell, okay, it's a bound bow, and that's under conjuration. Right? So I'm going to go to conjuration, I'm going to talk about why this is a great spell to have, alright? And here's why, alright. once I take this particular perk of being able to cast it for half magic, once I have that, I'm going to continually be casting this thing, alright? So, bound weapons do more damage, so right off the bat, bam, I get a damage perk with my bound bow, in addition to the perk of my bow skills that I already have, alright? And then in addition to that, once I get this skill up to 30, every time I shoot something with that bound bow, if it dies, then it automatically casts a soul trap on them, which is going to be extremely beneficial to me when it comes to leveling my enchanted. Alright, so I'll be able to craft better gear as things go by. Alright, so I'm basically thinking long term here. What are my goals of this game? I have a really good bow, and I like to have my character be able to have some sustainability by crafting gear that's going to help me where the areas that I'm lacking, like my fire and my frost. Because let's face it, as a Khajiit character, I don't have a whole lot of bonuses in regards to that. Matter of fact, I have 0 bonuses. Alright, so I need some stuff that's going to help me out. Alright. But for now, that is our bound bow location. Where to find it? Matter of fact, if you really wanted a navigational point, you'll come to where this waterfall is here. Alright, first thing to always come back finally. And this branch is pointing you directly at the fort and directly at the tree that you need to access in order to get into that location that I just decided. Alright, once again on the map, that is Fort Amal right there. Perfect. And that's it, man. Cool. Hope this helped you out and you were able to find it, and know that even if you don't do things perfectly, you can still get that thing. Alright? If things would have went as planned, then I would have cast the Fury spell on that dude, my Fury spell right here, on the first wizard to the right, and it would have started, the other one would have started attacking it. They would have been in the middle of the fight, which would have gave me time to get over there and get the bucket without getting attacked myself. But no big deal. I got the spell, and we're good to go. So, cool, man. That's it. That's episode 6 on how to get the best bow early in the game in Fort Amal. Okay.